back, everybody. This recipe is divided into two portions, the frosting and the batter. Let's get started with the frosting. We're going to add cashews, soy milk, coconut butter, dates, and lemon juice to a high-speed blender. You would want the cashews to be soaked for about 5 to 8 hours, or you can use some hot water, no big deal. Blend until completely smooth and set it aside. It will set in the fridge for an hour, or you can leave it at room temperature and it'll set in 5 hours. For the batter, we're going to combine 15 medjool dates, some pumpkin puree, and a large long list of spices that I have left in the description for you to a blender once again, or a food processor. And instead of using butter, we're going to use 1 cup's worth of cashew butter, ideally just some homemade cashew butter or cashew butter that you bought at the store. I will leave my recipe that I posted last week in the description for you all. You want to blend it until it's nice and creamy. The dates don't need to be completely purified or emulsified. They can have some large chunks, but mainly everything nicely blended together. We're going to sift some oat flour, some whole wheat flour, and baking powder into a medium mixing bowl until everything is really nice and smooth. And we're going to add our pumpkin date mixture. This stuff is so good, I could honestly eat it on its own. Resist as much as you can and mix the dry ingredients with the wet ingredients until no flour lumps remain. I needed to add about 2 to 3 tablespoons worth of soy milk since the whole wheat flour does absorb a lot of liquid. Feel free to do this. If you use all-purpose flour, you probably won't need any, but just be wary of the type of flour because each one is totally different. To a large muffin tin, we're going to use the large 6 portion muffin tin. We're going to grease it a little bit, add approximately 1/2 cup worth of batter. I used all of the batter in this situation. I didn't want to use any left over, and I flattened it out with a wet spoon. And with that same spoon, you're going to make indentations about halfway through the muffin. You're going to put a little sort of a cylinder in the middle, which will hold the frosting that we just made. So add about 2 to 3 tablespoons worth of frosting. You can add more. Honestly, I added more on my own, and if it's okay if they hang over a little bit. Add some pumpkin seeds on the top, raw pumpkin seeds ideally, and bake them. We're going to bake them in an oven that's been preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 180 Celsius for 45 to 50 minutes, flipping halfway. And once they're out of the oven, let them chill for about 10 to 15 minutes while they finish baking, and they should pop right out with a little bit of help from a butter knife. If you guys enjoyed this recipe, be sure to subscribe to the channel where I post long form videos every Friday and daily shorts. Thank you so much, and see you next time.